Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So there are some pretty cool weekend events going on at the moment, and the VIP NOM NOM MOMMA event, the first prize is for the Matriarch Dragon. The Matriarch has not been available many times before, maybe only as like special events and stuff, but very cool looking dragon. I really do like the design. It's only a fire plant and energy epic, so nothing too amazing or anything like that. But still, the Matriarch Dragon is a sweet and gentle creature unless it issues a command. Then all the other dragons heed its wishes or must face its mighty wrath. That's pretty scary, but the context behind this event is there's nothing a mum likes more than seeing a well-fed whelps. Seeing well-fed whelps, so feed your dragons to unlock the Matriarch Dragon in this special event. So this is just a regular feeding event, and the top 15 people in this event will be winning the Matriarch Dragon. So obviously, as usual, I expect this is going to be one of the very sought after dragons. Like 121 million is currently position 15, so you know, if you've been hoarding up all your food, now is going to be a good time to get this dragon. And then the other weekend event we have is a regular Golden Gatherer, with the prize being the Luck Dragon. And obviously the Luck Dragon's been available many times in the past, so there's not really a whole lot to touch on, but still, if you don't have him, then why the heck not? And on top of those two, we do also have news on what the next Dragon of the Week is going to be. Unfortunately, nothing too spectacular or crazy, but it says who's coming to Dragonlandia next week. Just who could be blooming into DML next week. Take a look at our latest Facebook posts to see their parents and their breeding time. And from this we can tell that it is the REDFLOWER dragon. So again, another dragon that's been available in weekend events like quite a lot. But, you know, what can you do? I mean, how many times has it been a dragon of the week? Like, what is that? 1, 2, 3 times? At least, something like that. But if you don't have this dragon, you know, it's going to be good luck for you, because I mean you can try and breed it for the whole of next week, and again the breeding pair is on the Facebook page, but I'm going to have a breeding guide on it anyway, so there's not really a whole lot of point in me going into that right now. And actually the Matriarch has never been available before, really? I had no idea. According to the wiki at least, this is the only event that the Matriarch's been available for. Actually, I think I do remember now. I think it was a purchase-only dragon at one point, which is maybe why I'm getting confused. But yeah, there's some cool-looking stuff going on. I have literally bred nothing in the last forever, because, well, there hasn't been anything to breed, which is very depressing, and is the reason why DML at the moment is kind of dead. Very dead indeed, but we might as well get as many clan points as we can while we're here, because again, if the Armory Dragon ever comes back around, or there's like another rare dragon that comes around, like the Rastafari was super duper easy to get a hold of, so if another dragon like that pops up, maybe we'll be able to add that to our collection as well. Because I was one of the few unlucky people that never managed to get the Rastafari in the past, so that is pretty good. And again, it's all about this. I know people all the time go, I want a new dragon of the week all the time. And that's basically what I do. But at the same time, I understand that they have to repeat dragons of the week, because there are constantly brand new players coming into the game, like all the time. And if you just only cater your game to like the people that have been playing for a long time, you're gonna lose your audience, because that's just the way it is. If you don't try and help out the other guys, you're just gonna lose them. That's very not good for a game developer or a company to do. So, you know, for now, we'll make do with our REDFLOWER. Hopefully, next week, or maybe the week after, we'll get a new Dragon of the Week. But for now, we're going back to a normal one. I mean, we did have a little bit of a spell of, like, new Dragons of the Week recently, like the Astronaut and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. But we did have the Agnes this week. Now we're going to have the REDFLOWER, so some people are like, why so many old ones? Blah, 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 blah. You know, just hold out for now. I'm sure we'll have some new stuff soon. We pretty much always do. And it looks like it doesn't really want us to do any enchantment fights for our clan quests, but really we need to be prioritising those, so we'll head on over and do some of this. And I have been reading through your comments from the last video, So I did ask, it's like, what do you want me to do for a 500 special? So I'm kind of out of ideas. And, you know, people were mostly saying that they wanted a house tour, which, I mean, I don't really know what's in my house. Most people were saying that they just want to see the bird. I mean, I've shown videos with my parrot in it before, but I'm guessing most of you just weren't around for that time, which, you know, that's fine. Maybe we'll do one soon anyway. Maybe part of the commemorative stuff. Maybe just in general, because a few people did say it, same as I kind of did. It's like, at the moment, there's not an awful lot to do in DML, apart from like, hey, there's a new news post, haha, how exciting. So, it's kind of a good idea for me to start looking at some other games during the downtime, or like doing other content. So whether that's just like stupid tours, mini vlogs, God knows what. But maybe we'll focus a little bit more on that during the very stale period of DML that we have at the moment. It's like the dark ages. We've entered the dark days. We bred like... We bled... We bred our legendary dragons. We were breeding a ton of dragons for a little while. Like, literally, it was pouring dragons. And then, after all that, you realize, hey, now that I've gotten pretty much everything that I want, I have nothing left to do. Fantastic. Which is why you should always be careful for what you ask for, because now I'm kind of biting myself in the shins. See, this is what happens when you just jump into things. I want this now! I want this now! It's kind of like when rich people, like really rich people, they pretty much have everything they need, and then they just get like money and power hungry because they're like, I want more money. And it's an endless cycle. People are never happy with what they have. And that's just how it's gonna be. I'm always gonna want every dragon in this game as soon as I see it, even though I know that's impossible. Especially considering my dragon level. So we can't, like, I don't even have a warlord, I don't have the tsunami, I don't even have those dragons, never mind, like, other stuff. We need the big horn still from heroic mode and all that, so I know that we're not going to be completing the collection. Plus it is literally impossible to collect every dragon in this game, because there are region locked dragons as far as I am aware. Like, I believe that there was... The Maple Leaf was a Canada-only dragon at one point. I think you could buy it at some point as well. But, you know, I've been playing this game for 2.5 years, just about. My memory is a little bit hazy at this point. I don't remember every little detail about this game. If I did, I'd have a photographic memory, and I should probably be using it for something better than just a dragon fighting simulator game. Anyway, let's see what we get in our battle chest for today. We got Earth. We actually do need Earth still. So that's actually pretty good. If only we could have got the tier above. That would have been much, much better. Oh well, what can you do? But we'll finish off these enchantment fights for now. Just because we're here, we need to get as many as we can. We'll increase our ranking a little bit as well, which should be nice. I have put our clay dragon back in as a defender, so our ranking should stabilize for a little bit, and then we'll probably start like going way up, and then we'll have to drop back down again. But I think we've sort of found the good spot. Like, when I need to drop down, then I can just put in whatever stuff, and then if I want to go back up, our clay dragon seems to work pretty well for allowing us to go up, but not too quick, if that makes sense. So our ranking has been good for like the last couple of days-ish. So I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that indeed. But, oh god, REDFLOWER. It is going to be another week of sheer mediocrity in DML for me, unfortunately. So we're going to have to find some other stuff to do. And plus, the 500 special... Whether I do anything on episode 500 or the episodes surrounding episode 500, I still haven't decided. But, yeah, that's pretty much the only exciting thing that we have ahead of us anytime soon, which is quite depressing, I have to say. I mean, you can see it in other DML content creators as well. Pretty much nobody is uploading at the moment. There's literally nothing to do. Like, as soon as the Easter event ended, it was just like, hey, do you enjoy nothing with your nothing? So do I. Again, it's just because we've collected everything that we can, pretty much. If we were, like, a lower player level and had only been playing for, like, I don't know, a year, then we'd have plenty left to do in the game, but... you know, just because of our level and time I've already invested, we've got pretty much nada to do, which is depressing. Again, at least we're getting some enchantment materials every now and then, and eventually I will upgrade the temples. That is the other very major thing we need to do. We need to upgrade our temples, but I still need to clear off the whole of the Hatchling's playpen. And, you know, there's just a lot of stuff to do. Put it that way. There's too many things. There's too many things to do, but they're all boring things to do. That's the problem. New dragons, they're exciting. I like those. People like clicking those as well. People don't like just seeing me do the exact same fights over and over again for 700 videos. You know, that's the struggle. How do I make this interesting sometimes? I don't know. You're never interested in quacks. Yeah, aren't I funny? Very funny indeed. But I did choose the clan quest to do the side quest fights, but you know, for now, I don't know if I'm in the mood to do it. Let's accept our gifts anyway, just before I go. Speaking of which, I have, like, no portal gems left, so I can't really do any map fights anyway. So that's kind of hindering us at the moment as well. So I need to just not do any of those fights, just keep accepting gifts for a while, and hopefully we should have a ton more eventually. I mean, we have a lot of gifts here. What is happening? Like, look at all of these that we can claim. And we got our piece for today. So we are now at 37 out of 100. We should probably be at 40 if we hadn't missed a couple of days. But, oh well, we can get Saney to level 61 actually. Nom Nom Momma! That is such a weird event name. Like, Nom Nom Momma. Whatever, I don't even know game, but I'm gonna leave it there for now, so make sure you're participating in these weekend events if they interest you. You might as well just join in anyway, because you get a few prizes, and, you know, look out for the new Dragon of the Week coming up in a couple of days as well. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.